So I managed to usher at church this morning. I made sure the kids got what they needed so that they were successful and made it to children's church and ate well. And I am here recording my second YouTube video for my new channel. And so you may be wondering, how do you do it all? I don't know. I do have an idea of what I need to do to get all this stuff done, but it definitely takes planning and having some type of strategy. That's why I wanted to share 3 tips that can help you get going if it's something that you have on your mind that you really want to accomplish and you just don't know how you're going to fit it in into your busy schedule. So that's what I hope you stick around for me to share those 3 tips with you. But before I begin, I just want to take a moment to acknowledge this is October and it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And as you can see, I'm wearing my pink as an usher today. We wanted to acknowledge our sisters who have experienced breast cancer scares or are going through remission or have, are going through the treatment process as we speak. And then even the family members and friends who have been directly impacted by a woman in their lives who lost their battle with breast cancer. I just want to send my thoughts and my prayers to all of you because it is a hard journey and a hard experience to endure and to watch. I know. And so I just want to encourage all the women out there to make sure you do whatever is necessary for early detection and follow your doctor's orders when there are tests or exams that are required. I'm in my mid 40s, and so getting the mammograms and, I actually have a colonoscopy scheduled for next week. Definitely not excited about that. But because I am getting to a certain age, it is required to have these tests done just to have early detection if that is, the case. And so I highly encourage you all to do the same and, just be just strong and diligent with your health and making sure that you do what it is that you can to maintain a healthy lifestyle. So just want to share, my thoughts and my prayers and my love to you all who are impacted or directly experiencing anything related to breast cancer. So without further ado, I want to move forward with the 3 tips to encourage you to move forward in whatever goal you may have or idea you may have that you want to work toward. You may not be interested in starting a YouTube channel like I've done, and that's fine, but you may have a business idea that you've been having pop up in your mind frequently and you just keep brushing it to the side, or it's just overwhelming, you don't know where to begin. Or it may even be a fitness journey that you want to embark on, and that's okay. I mean, that will be amazing. And sometimes that can be overwhelming because anything that's new that you feel like you have to add to your already busy schedule as a working mom can definitely be a discouraging. It can discourage you, and it can be a deterrent because you're just like, I already don't have enough time. I'm already tired. How am I going to fit something else in? I can totally relate. But there are these 3 tips I want to share with you just to keep it practical and, let you know that it is possible to pursue things if you can just get your life in order. So the first tip I want to share is, as I look at my notes, start small. It can be so overwhelming just thinking about something that you want to start, because anything new, anything that is not familiar is kind of scary to, get started with. And then, we never want to fail in whatever it is that we do, right? And so sometimes that can prevent us from moving forward. And in my experience, I've been interested in so many different businesses and, different ideas have come to mind, or I'll see things on YouTube and I'm like, ooh, but the thing is, I will learn as much as I can about it. I will listen to podcasts and YouTube videos and read about it and research on Google, and it can become information overload. And that will keep us from beginning. It will prevent you from starting and taking action because you're gathering all this information, but you do nothing with it. And so if you could just break it all down, find one task that you can do today or tomorrow And it will only take maybe 15 minutes, 30 minutes that you can fit into your day, your busy day, and start small. Maybe it is just, if you're doing a fitness thing, maybe it's just buying the workout clothes that you're going to need to wear, or maybe finding the video that you're going to watch to work out whenever it is that you're planning to work out. Maybe it's in the morning or it's afternoon or something like that. Just make sure that you take a small step toward whatever you're working on and get it done, right? For me, with this YouTube channel, the first small step for me was to just record. I just needed to start talking. And it's fine when I'm just talking, but the idea of posting it for other people to see was like, ooh, am I ready for all that? But I was like, I'm not going to worry about that. I'm just going to record and I'll deal with that part later, right? And thankfully, the first video I was able to put up, there were people that watched it. And I'm like, okay, maybe we can get some momentum here, because really, I just want to work with my working moms who are trying to do things in life rather than just be a mom. And that's it. That can't be your only title. You are so many other things than that. And I don't want us to ever forget that, right? Okay, so the first tip was start small, pick something that you can practically do, and just do it and see if you can build momentum from that. The second tip is find joy in the process. So, like I said, today has been a full day for me. I had to get up early this morning, make sure all of our clothes were ready and ironed, and I had my name badge and the right top, and the earrings, and everything had to be right to usher, right? And we got there on time, making sure that everyone has been fed. And then me getting home, I have a list of things I need to do this afternoon. It's a Sunday because, I have to prepare for the week. And that's a whole process in and of itself. I'll do another video on. But I knew that to hold myself accountable with the promise I made to myself, which is to record at least one video per week on Sunday afternoons, I had to sit down and just make this happen. And so I had to make this seem like an enjoyable experience. And so I went ahead and got all my equipment together. Literally, it's just this microphone that I have. I have the little light right here. I have my little background divider. And I just made it feel like it's not that serious. Like I don't mind talking on camera. So I just had to psych my mind out, like, this is something that I chose to do. It's really fun, and hopefully it reaches somebody. And I just want to be a positive, inspirational person that people can turn to when they need it. And so I just try to find the joy in the process, even though it could be a stressful type of situation if I really thought about it, like, okay, well, I have to do this next and I have to make a thumbnail, I have to do all these steps. But really, it's just gonna be fun. I'm just gonna make this an enjoyable thing. I'm following through on my goal and I'm just gonna roll with it. So try to find some type of joy in the process that makes you smile when you think about it, because ultimately you can't fail from it. It's just something that you want to do. You're going to try it out. It may require some work and some time and effort, but it's something that you're actually doing. It's something that you are accomplishing for yourself. So enjoy that and take the time to celebrate yourself when you get it done, right? And then the third and final step that I want to share is don't be afraid to fail forward. Getting started is the biggest challenge, truly. And sometimes we want to be perfectionists and make sure it all looks right and, everything's set up properly and this looks, this way and all that. However, if we wait to make sure everything is perfect and we know enough information about everything, we will never start. I know from experience, because like I said, this video or this channel should have been started about a year ago. At the beginning of January of 2024, I was supposed to start this YouTube channel. And I tried, it didn't go live. And now we're in October 2024 and I'm finally doing it. But I was just trying to get everything perfect and, edit things properly and all that. It ended up not even doing anything, right? And then even in my first video, that I just recorded. I was trying to edit and add little taglines to the video, and it looked right when I was editing it in Canva. But once I posted it on YouTube and rewatched it, I'm like, you can't even see the words. Really? But guess what? I'm failing forward. So guess what I won't be doing this time is that mistake. Like if I have any words anywhere, I'm gonna make sure that they are properly posted and I have to move on. So don't get stuck on being perfect. If you make a mistake, okay, you're human. You're still celebrating yourself because you took the leap and took the step into doing something that you would not have ordinarily done. And it's something new and it's a challenge. And guess what happens when we do something that's challenging and new? It grows us. Like we're stretching ourselves, and only positive things can come from you stretching yourself in areas that you wouldn't normally stretch yourself, right? And so that's why I'm excited about this, because I know after doing this for a while, I'll be able to tell other people how to create YouTube videos and start YouTube channels. And I would love to help you all if you're interested in that in the future. So follow me on the journey and let me know how you are wanting to pursue something and how are you doing on that journey. So be sure to comment below and let me know what is one step that you can take on what it is that you're thinking of doing, and let me know when you actually do it so I can celebrate you, encourage you, hold you accountable, and you can do the same for me, right? And then find some type of joy in it. And then don't be afraid to fail forward. It may not be perfect the first time, but guess what? Over time, it will, because no one is an expert when they start anything. Just give it time. So that's what I wanted to share with you today. I hope you continue to join me on this journey. I appreciate you even watching the video all the way through. And be sure to like and subscribe and follow me so that you can see how this thing turns out and hopefully be encouraged to do the same thing. So until next time, I'm Mandy Michelle with Mom Boss Moves, and I hope that you have an amazing day. I look forward to connecting with you soon.